dive? Nobody's gonna see that. Nobody's gonna see that unless they watch the playback of this. Who will be the first one here? Fallen Star Killer. You are the first, my friend. What's up, guys? How is it going? The fact that you guys even get here this fast, even if you're not the first one, is pretty remarkable, honestly. Lord of the late night streams, that's right. What's going on, guys? Oh, how did I forget again? All right, we're gonna do a tweet together again, guys. Hold on, please. Hang on. All right, help me out here, guys. Let's write something good here. I've been going short lately. Let's do a long one. Ready? Hi, I am now streaming at Marvel Champions on YouTube. Oh, let's do a little at YouTube. Please come and join in the fun times. Super fun times. Okay, good enough. Alright. Let's get back to the game here. So what's going on, everybody? What's the unit deal you have? I don't know. What is the unit deal I have? It's Peter Parker's wallet and the daily special. Alright. Let's check it out for the solo events. Check this out, guys. Science advancement and level up. All of those catalysts that I've been grinding. All those catalysts that I've been grinding, they're going to pay off tonight. We're going to level up a few science champions. Actually, how much time is left on it? Oh yeah, we're good, guys. We are good. We're going to level up as many of these science champions as we can. We got a few hours, so let's do this. Let's just go take a look at the champion roster real quick. How you get that offer? I don't know. It's been there forever. It hasn't moved off my account in a long, long time. Definitely not new. Can you tell me what staggered is? Yeah, staggered is it prevents the next buff from going on your target if you hit somebody with staggered or stagger the opponent. You have event completion instead of level up? Really? I knew they were different for different people, right? Like, I thought they were at first, and then I thought they weren't at one point, and I guess that confirms it. Alright, let's take a look at the Science Champions. Let's see what we got. Throw on the 3 and 4 stars. So, yeah. We have 6 different Science Champions that can be leveled up, and we have enough catalysts. We have enough Science Catalysts for 3 of them. We farmed like crazy yesterday and the night before to get them all, so it was totally worth it. We're going to take up 3 of these guys. Abomination is going to be the first one to be leveled up. I don't think I have enough catalysts yet, though. Pretty sure I need some more basic catalysts. So, let's take a look here real quick. Yeah, I only have 7 of the tier 2 basics. I'm pretty sure you need 9 tier 2 basics and 3 tier 3 basics. I've been leveling up these 3 stars so much that I've kind of memorized that at this point. So, let's go ahead and grab 2 more basic catalysts real quick. And then we'll level up the first champion of the night. And then we'll see what else we can get into. Abomination, Luke Cage, Joe Fixit. I don't know about that. We might do something similar though. Sean keeps saying that he wants to eat pizza with you. Yeah. What can I say, guys? This is the face of someone you want to eat pizza with, right? We're gonna meet up. Me and Sean, we're gonna meet up in New York City next year. Well, not even next year. It's this year now. Sell the tier 1 basics, so help you get to 9 faster. It will help me to get to 9 faster, but I'm going to need those tier 1 basics at some point, so I don't want to sell too many of them. I already sold a bunch previously. Got 3-star Gwenpool today. Nice. I watched this stream so much I feel like I'm getting cable. That's good. I want to meet you, Mr. Clean. How are you doing on the New Year resolution? I don't know if I had New Year resolutions, really. I'm more of just goals for this game. I guess I sort of had some... Could somewhat be called New Year's resolutions. And for those, not so great. I want to do a champion guide. I want to do like 2 to 3 champion guides every single week, and I haven't done a single one yet, and we're about a week into the new year already, so... I got 4-star Black Spider-Man. Is he good? Yes, all of the Spider-Men are good, for sure. They're all good champions. Notice how I said Spider-Men, not Spider-Gwen. Also, you and Sean are going to meet up at New York City Comic Con this year. Yeah, that's where we're gonna meet. That is definitely where we're gonna meet. Brian, you doing Gwen Arena? What's the score? I'll show you the score after this. After we get 2 catalysts here, so I can level up a champion. I'll show you the score right before. It's not going so well, guys. Like, it's going very poor, actually. Tristan the champion, you're gonna run away with my my champion guide idea? Go for it, man. It's all yours. Spider-Gwen, not men. The motto to live by in Marvel Council of Champions. Pretty much, man. Pretty much. Do champion guide for Beast. I pulled him twice in Premier Hair Crystal. There'll be a guide for Beast eventually. I know he's a little bit more on the complicated side. I want to really break him down and do a nice guide for him and everything. But yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna start the guides. I want to start them like pretty soon. Maybe I'll start them after Cable so that I can, you know, get that off of my get that off my shoulders. The whole Cable grind thing, and then I'll get heavy on the guide making again. You have to copyright all the champion guide content. Are you and Sean gonna make a collaboration video or stream? Yeah, I'm sure we're gonna do something together. There's no way that 2 YouTubers can get together and not make a video together. I think that's like a law of YouTube or something like that. I think they would kick us off of YouTube. You ever feel bad for not having Scarlet Witch? No. Should I be feeling bad about not having Scarlet Witch? Like, I want to get Scarlet Witch, but at the same time, I have plenty of powerful champions. It's all good. Is Ghost Rider any good? Honestly, I haven't played my Ghost Rider very much. I did like one single fight with him as an unleveled up 3-star, so I don't even know. What's the plan for this stream? Well, the plan for this stream is to take advantage of the nice little solo events that we have going on here right now, where Level Up and Science Advancement just so happen to have crossed paths. So we're going to level up 3 Science champions, but I have to get the basic catalysts needed to level them up. Why don't you and Seton do Crystal Wars? It's pretty fun. I don't know what Crystal Wars are. I must have missed those videos. I've been super busy the past like week and a half or something like that. Basically since the holidays, I've been very busy, so I haven't been able to watch many videos that other people are making. I tried to watch a couple, but that's about it. How many more times will Voodoo be available in the 5-star? I think they do what, like the first time he's released in Arena, and then when he's like added to the Premium Hero Crystals or something. I think it's roughly like that because they just had Rogue as a 5-star. Maybe she's still available as 5-star even, and she just got added to the Premium Hero Crystals. So at least once more when Voodoo is added to Premium Hero Crystals, I think. EDOS has been making them all year? Oh, I didn't even realize. I've seen a few of EDOS's videos, but I didn't. I don't know. I guess I haven't seen those. Brian ignores me. Hashtag Brian ignores me. Why do you say that, man? I don't see every comment. I'm sorry. Is Electro good duped? Yes. Electro is. He's one of my favorites to fight with. I kind of want to replace him as my profile champion though. I don't like his I don't like seeing his mug up there. I want someone else up there. So yeah. Dude, EDOS, what's up, man? How's it going? Think they'll ever add 5-star to Premium Hero Crystals? I don't think so. Maybe they'll do like a new type of crystal where maybe it's like 3 to 5 stars or something like that. How many more champs do you plan to max out today? There's going to be 3 of them that I can max out today, and we're going to go level up one right now. I'll make a quick detour to show my arena score, though, because it's not so great. I've been here since the start. Watch everyone stream, just don't comment all the time. Yeah, I feel the same way. There's been a few that I haven't commented in just because, I don't know, I don't want to take away from the stream or something like that. But I never feel that way when other people in my stream. Like I want all the YouTube people in my stream. So maybe I'm thinking wrong when I'm not commenting in others. All right, yeah, arena score. So yeah, guys, for everyone who said it was easy when I got Howard the Duck, yeah, look at this score. We're already on the first day. We're like halfway through the first day. And this is all I was able to do today. I worked all day. Like I got in some rounds before work after I made that video that I posted, and while I was rendering and all that stuff. And then yeah, a little bit on break and a little bit right before I started streaming. I got like you know, through a good amount of my 4 stars before I started streaming. And yeah, that's it. We're at not even 1.5 million, and there's less than 2.5 days to go on this. So I'm still going for Gwenpool. I have not given up. But that means I need to play for a good portion of the night. For a very good portion of the night. And I'm not going to do it while streaming because I can't do Arena on this device quickly enough. So yeah, it's going to be after the stream. I'm going to jump back into the Arena. And I'm going to do a whole lot of grinding tonight. But it's good because it'll give me a chance to catch up on YouTube comments and stuff like that. I haven't had a chance to you know, check out all the comments on my latest few vids. So landed Hyperion for my last Arena Crystal. That's awesome, man. I think that's a good pull. I don't know how you feel about that drop, Faith, but that sounds pretty cool. How many points are you planning to do it for cable? Like 20 million. What's the target for points? I'm at 1.8 million at the moment. I'm going for like 14 million for Gwenpool, roughly. That's my goal at least. If I get close to it though, I might just, like, I don't know, pull an all-nighter on the last night until it expires and get as many points as I possibly can. So yeah, I don't know. Alright. We're going with Abomination first, because I don't have any Abominations leveled up. I need an Abomination. I need at least one Abomination leveled up. And actually, this is perfect because, Yeet, I happen to know that you love Abomination, right? He's your favorite champion of all time. So this is perfect that you're here to see this. You're open for newer champions, and you remember Lane Crystal, you got Nightcrawler. Yeah, I can understand that, especially with Nightcrawler coming around in Arena. Get this man off my screen. We're doing it. Let's level up this Abomination. First ever. I never even leveled my 2-star Abomination, and I leveled up most of my 2-star champions. Brian, I'm at 4.5 million. That's pretty good, man. That is pretty good for the first half of day 1. It's actually very good. I would love to be there right now. I just realized that Abomination was already at rank 2, which means I saved having to use some basic catalysts, so that's good. There's a lot of hype around Gwen, so her score will be pretty high. I don't know. I don't know if there's a lot of hype around her. Is there a lot of hype? I don't know. I don't get that feeling. I feel like there's a decent amount, but not a high amount. So I feel like she's gonna go for like 13.5-ish, somewhere in there. What's up, Gabe? Sorry, man. I don't always see every comment. Got a 4-star Abomination? I do not. So we're going to gain a whole new arena round just this night, basically. Leveling up these 3 champions. Actually, let's hold off on these. Let's go grab some of the bigger guys. What are you at right now, Drop Faith? I didn't see where you said you were at. That or I just forgot already, because to be honest, I'm a little bit tired. So yeah. Good enough. Fallen Star Killer, shout out. Last one was on the Road to Labyrinth live stream. Dude, you were the first person I said when I started streaming. I said you were the first one here. Alright, so yeah, Abomination was the first one to be ranked up. We're probably just going to go in order, guys. We're probably going to do Red Hulk and Luke Cage. The last three are Joe Fix and Captain American Rhino. Those will have to get done next week or something like that. .1, but your day really just started. Yeah. So you're pretty much in a similar spot as me, pretty far behind, but my day is kind of just starting too. So as far as arena grinding goes, in a couple of hours at least after the stream. All right, we need to get some more catalysts. We need to keep leveling up these champions. Actually, I should do a champion count, or a real quick champion count for anybody who missed the previous nights of the stream, just so you can know exactly where we're at here. So leveling up as many as possible of my 4- and 3-star champions. This way I can have as many teams as possible to run for the Cable Arena. I'm hoping to have at least 40 teams, and right now I'm on a pretty good pace at that. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, and then 111, 112, 113. 113 champions, which I believe is 37 teams. We're just going to do that real quick here. Yeah, so I have 37 teams. I almost have a 38th team. We'll get the 38th team tonight. And yeah, we're closing in on that goal, guys. We're definitely going to hit more than 40 teams by the time the Cable Arena comes around if we keep this up. So I'm going to try to do 1,000 rounds in Arena for the Cable stream. Not all in that one night, but like all together for the 3 days. I don't know if that's possible or not, but I'm going to try it. Is Electro maxed out? No, Electro is rank 4 right now. Hey Brian, have you done a comprehensive guide to getting a basic champion? If not, will you do one? I haven't really done a comprehensive guide so much. Oh, actually, you know what? Before I go back to the basics, I did want to get a couple more of these tier 2 mystic ones before this time runs out. I was hoping to get 3 more of these. Let's see if we can get lucky. No, I haven't really done a comprehensive guide of getting a basic champion. I have given out some tips though when I did my first ever champion grind, or basic champion grind. I gave some reasons as why I picked like that particular champion and that particular moment, based around like the events that were going on, based around the champion not being all that hyped. It was at the same time as a basic arena was going on, the basic Catalyst arena was going on, so yeah. It's a big stretch, bro. 1,000 rounds? Yeah, like I said, I don't know if I'll get there. But I did 765 for Howard the Duck, and I had a decent amount less teams. I'll probably have like 10 extra teams this time around, so that's about 250 extra matches. So that, I mean, if I can get in the same amount of rounds as I did for Howard the Duck with these extra champions, that's over 1,000 matches right there. I mean, think about that. Like, if I can pull that off, and if I don't lose any fights, that's 3,000 PvP fights won. That's like 5% of my total lifetime PvP wins, all in one grind, if I can do that. What's up, Killer? How's your Labyrinth going? Are you still in there? I mean, you better still be in there if you've made it as far as you have. Do you think Star-Lord is good? Yeah, I think Star-Lord is amazing, of course. Duplicated, though. You have to have him duplicated, otherwise Star-Lord is... it's pretty worthless. When will you be playing the drums? Not for a while. It'll happen, guys, but not for a while. Almost 7 million points per day. Yeah, hopefully I can do something like that. Like I wanna go for 20 million in arena too. You know, I figure if I'm getting 1,000, if I can do 1,000 matches, that should be enough for 20 million too. 3 million health Colossus was one of the easier fights. Golden Adaptoid ambush after that wrecked you. Damn, they put ambushes in there too. Oh, I guess they're all. There's more than just that one ambush, right? Yeah, Golden Adaptoid though is pretty annoying. Now you're on to Magic. Good luck, man. Good luck. Should I rank up my Scarlet Witch or Spider-Man Classic? Are they duped? Are either of them duped? Scarlet Witch is only good if she's duped. So if she's not duped, then go with Spider-Man. If Scarlet Witch is duped, then Scarlet Witch for everything. I forget, are you double grinding both arenas for cable? I might. So I don't have enough champions to, you know, completely cycle through them and have my first set be ready to go again. So I might throw in some 2-stars in there as well. Hate to make excuses, but when I get a nasty short audio delay when you're streaming, mess up timing so bad. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I get the same delay. So I know exactly what you mean. I don't necessarily pay attention to the audio at least though, so at least it shouldn't affect me too much. But yeah, if you're used to like audio cues and stuff like that, that can definitely wreck you. How do you manage with recoil in long fights in arena when you have already lost a match? If you have recoil, that means you have the suicide masteries, and that means the fights don't go long enough for recoil to matter one bit. At least that's my experience. Like, the matches are very quick. Turned off all game sound? Yeah, same thing for me, Drop Faith, except for when I'm streaming. This is the only time I hear the game sound ever. And there's some funny sounds, like Red Hulk cracks me up. Two stars versus a 3 and 4-star arena? Yeah, but I might jump to the 2-star arena, you know? Brian, can you sing Brian Grant, the spreadsheet guy, to the tune of Bill Nye? I would need to come up with some better lyrics, because I don't think Brian Grant rhymes with spreadsheet guy like Bill Nye does to science guy, you know? Anyone else ever get the temptation of just slicing a candle in half? I don't know. I can't say I ever had that temptation, man. Where are you at in the event quest? I just did the single playthrough of Heroic just to make that video to show you guys the energy costs and stuff like that. That's it for now. I'll do a stream though. maybe tomorrow night, maybe the night after that, of going through heroic and master and stuff like that. So we'll get through that. I really enjoy your late night streams, man. You've got this time slot on lock. I do, right? Like, nobody else is streaming at this time, right? I guess it works out. Thanks, though, man. I'm glad you enjoy it. Is it worth saving up for a 5-star Unstoppable Colossus? I don't know. I ask myself that question a lot, actually, believe it or not. Because I do think about purchasing the 4-star one. If I can go back in time, I probably would have just got the 4-star one, just as an extra person to use in Arena. I wouldn't even care about duplicating. I probably would have just picked up one 4-star and then saved up for the 5-star. When I went on today, Rich, Seaton, Super Gaming Family all joined 5 minutes after you. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty brutal. I wish I could make it to more streams, to be honest. Like, normally I catch a stream and it's like the last like 5 minutes of it or something like that, or the stream just ended. Actually, I don't know if Yeet is still here, but I saw him tweet that like he must have just ended a live stream or something like that. And I thought he was saying that he was just starting a live stream, and I got all excited and I went to go watch and stuff. And then yeah, sure enough, I go to his YouTube page, and it's like just ended 5 minutes ago, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Balling at 520,000 loyalty points, going for 5-star. Yeah, I mean, I'm so close to the 5-star at this point that I'm just gonna hold on to the loyalty. But if I could do it again, I probably would have just got the 4-star first. Hey Brian, I won the 4-star crystal, placed 34 with 12.1 million. You pulled 4-star Howard the Duck. Nice, man. I hope you're happy with the duck. But that's pretty incredible, man. Rank 34 is really high. That's really, really high. Brian, answer me, please. I didn't see your question. All right, hang on. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it here. I need one between them for Colossus. I don't know what your question is. Ask again, and I'll try to pay attention for your name. I left for a bit. Did you upgrade anything? I upgraded Abomination. Oh, Killer's got you, man. He's got your question. Oh, he wanted to know rank 5 Iron Fist or Symbiote Spidey. That's kind of tough. I don't know if I would take either of them to rank 5, to be honest. I might save for a different champion. Like, they're both decent champions, but I don't know. Brian, are you going to do any of the event quests today? Not today. I'll do it either tomorrow's stream or the stream after, something like that. I'll be right back. Just going to go finish grinding the 2-star arena. Alright. Good luck with your grind. Alright, I was hoping to get a full one here, but I will take that at least. Trying to get 2 more of these before I go back to the basics. The top champion is Howard the Duck. Nice. Duped. Nice, man. I really wish I saw the duck portrait for my profile image. I know you guys see it when you look me up in game, but I don't get to see him. Bummer. Grinding arena and watching your stream. Life is good. Nice, man. I'm glad you're doing both of those things, because that's what I'd be doing. Actually, that's what I do when I watch other people's streams. I mostly listen. You know, I look up from time to time, of course, but mostly in the arena grinding. I always wanted to try rank 5 Simulated Spidey versus Winter Soldier and Realm of Legends with heavy tech only. Me too, man. I saw somebody posted it on Reddit a long time ago, I think. That or I just found the video randomly, I don't know. Where they were doing some serious damage after stacking some armor breaks with heavy. It's pretty interesting, so I've definitely thought about that too. You're gonna rank 4, 55, the unstoppable classes when you dupe them. Alright, see you in 2020, Tristan the Champion. You're not grinding for Gwenpool, Ryan? I am going for Gwenpool, but I can't do it on stream because I stream on this phone and it's just much slower than my other phone. Plus, I have to keep up the preparations for Cable. Getting Cable is still my top priority. I'm going to try to get Gwenpool, but I'm only going to put up like 14 million at best, probably. And I'm just going to hope that that gets her. For Cable, I'm making sure that I get Cable, you know? I hate the global chat. It's slowly turning into a Marvel Mingle. I turned off global chat like day one after getting this game. I don't even know how people leave global chat on. It's crazy. Actually duped my Howard out of Gwenpool crystals. Nice, man. I enjoy that you say 14 mil and aren't even trying yet. Well, don't get me wrong. I'm still going to be trying like crazy. Like, I'm going to be up for a long time tonight. What I'm probably going to do after the stream is... Alright, so here's my arena grinding plans, guys. Just so you know how crazy it gets when I'm really going for it in the arena. Like... Basically, after the stream, I'm gonna run through my entire roster. Actually, I'm gonna start making food first, because it only takes me like 5 minutes to make food. So, I'm gonna make food, and then I'm gonna run through my entire roster while eating, while watching YouTube videos. Then when I'm done eating, I'm gonna, you know, like, let's say I gotta wait maybe like 30 minutes for my champions to refresh or something like that. I'm gonna reply to your guys' comments on YouTube until they're refreshed again. Then I'm gonna do another round, and this time, because I'm not eating, yeah, I'm just gonna keep going through YouTube comments. Eventually, I'm gonna run out of YouTube comments and champions to run through the arena, so I'll probably go do something else in game. I'll probably start making tomorrow's video. I'll probably get partially way through making the video, and then my champions will be up again, and then I'll use them one more time. Then I'll probably finish up the video. And then I'll do another round in arena, and then I'll finally go to sleep. You have a 30-minute downtime? Pretty much. Like I had like a 35 to 45 minute downtime when I was doing Howard the Duck. But of course I've leveled up a pretty decent amount of champions since then. I've got like an extra 5 teams right now, so. What time do you sleep? I normally sleep around like 6 or 7 in the morning. That's usually when I go to sleep. I do try to go to bed a little bit earlier than that sometimes, maybe around like 4:30, 5 o'clock. Nice, we got another full one. All right, we only need one more full catalyst, and then we can go back to basics, and then go back to leveling up science champions. But it's really important I get these because there hasn't been a mystic level up in a little bit. Not that I'm aware of. So I'm sure it's going to be coming around pretty soon. Even though technically it doesn't have to since it's random. Brian the Nocturnal Duck. That's right. Are you nocturnal? I kind of am, man. Like, I don't know. I've always stayed up late. Like, so I had a problem when I was in school. When I was in like high school, I would stay up until like 5 a.m. and then I had to be up at like 7. And somehow I would make it up, right? Like, I don't even know how I got myself awake, because I would do this like 5 days a week, right? And I barely got like my eyes were just like not even open in school, and I would just pass out in every single one of my classes. It was terrible. I was like the worst possible student, right? I would just pass out every single one of my classes. I don't know. The teachers must have felt bad for me or something like that, because most of the time they just let me sleep. Sometimes they would wake me up, but like I was generally like a pretty good kid, you know. Like, I didn't really get into trouble too much. So I think they just kind of felt bad that I was so tired all the time and let me sleep or something like that. What game are you playing? Back then I was playing Diablo 2 and Warcraft 3, like all night long. So, yeah, whatever you do, if you're in school right now, do better than I did, because I did not do very well. Okay, Brian, unlike you, I need sleep. Have a good stream. All right, take care, man. Have a good night. Going for Gwenpool. I am going for Gwenpool. I'm just a little bit behind right now, but after the stream is over, I will definitely get back to the grind. I'm at just under 1.5 million right now. I've over 10,000 Battlefield hours into the franchise. Yeah. I have a friend just like that. Between Battlefield and Call of Duty, so many hours. Did you play Half-Life in the past? I played Half-Life a little bit. Not a ton, though, to be honest. I'm not that into first-person shooters myself. I play them a little bit. I definitely had a lot of fun with them on like the Nintendo 64 days. But yeah. Brian would love it if you hit his like button. I know you all love this stream. Thank you, Tony Two Nuts. Tony Two Nuts is correct. What is with the spam tonight? All right, we're gonna have to add some additional. We have to add an additional mod in here. All right, Killa, I'm gonna give you mod, but you don't worry about you don't have to necessarily do anything with it. But if you happen to notice somebody spamming something crazy, like I just banned some guy advertising some job in a different language or something like that, then feel free to ban them. Tristan, you're a strong consideration, man. I still want to kind of slow roll the whole mod thing, but we'll see. Bought an iPhone just for this game. I did the same thing, man. I did the same exact thing, and I really don't like it. I wish I could just use this phone, the Android phone that I'm playing with, and that'd be it. Because I really like this phone, actually, but yeah, I now have an iPhone. Should I buy cable crystals or spend it on masteries? Please answer. I want to know whether it's worth getting the featured crystals. Do not get the featured crystals. Get masteries. Masteries are first priority. Featured crystals are an extreme gamble. Oh man, we didn't get a full one. Alright, gotta do it one more time. Hopefully just one more time. Got 4-star Quake in the login crystal. Nice. Is she worth it to rank 440? Definitely worth it to rank 440. Worth it for Awakening Gem? Awakening Gem, probably, but I have a hard time advising people to use Awakening Gems unless it's on someone like Scarlet Witch. She's probably worth it. I don't know another science champion that would really need it more, so yeah. Like, I would probably use it. So yeah, I guess I do think she's worth it. Brian, can you please show your stats? Which stats in particular? Are you talking about like my profile stats? I'll show them real quick if that's what you were talking about. Brian, in your opinion, oh, whoops. Brian, in your opinion, should I 550 my Black Widow or Captain America World War II first? Both SIGs levels 25 and 26 respectively. I strongly prefer Black Widow, but of course she does not have as good of prestige. She's a little bit behind, I believe. And I'm also not the biggest fan of Captain America. A lot of people really love Captain America. So, I mean, either way, you can't go wrong. And at least they're two different class types, so you should be able to do both once you get the basic catalyst, I'm guessing, is what's holding you back from doing both. Brian, why no rank 5 yet? Well, there may be a rank 5 in the near future. In the very near future. As in, maybe tomorrow future. Why don't you like Captain America World War II? I mean, it's not that I don't like him. It's just, I think, like, people really love that champion. And I'm just kind of like, yeah, no, he's pretty good. That's how I feel about him, so. Like, I definitely put him at above average, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't think he's bad. It's just that I don't have the same level of love for the captain as others do. My 9 rank 5s get me 105,000 in three matches. Yeah, that's pretty good, man. That's really good, actually. My my top 9 champions, they probably only get me about like low 90s, maybe like 91, 92,000, something like that. I think. I've never really tested it. Do 3 rank 5s and keep spending units for refills. Yeah, I kind of wanted to do that for cable. I wanted to have 3 of them ready to go for the cable stream, just in case I had to refresh them. But I don't think I'm gonna be refreshing champions anyway. Now that I knew what I can, like now that I know what I can do when I did the Howard the Duck grind, I don't think that I'll need to refresh them. I don't run suicides. Drop Faith, you do that much arena grinding and you don't run suicides? Are you crazy, man? You must really hate recoil and the poison and everything. I mean, props to you for being able to do so well in arena without the suicides, though. Getting all those features and stuff like that. How much you get for Duck? I got 15.5 million. Brian, I'm mid-level right now, level 28, have 16 3-star, 1 4-star, and 31 2-star. What do you recommend me to rank up first for arenas? I definitely recommend ranking up that 4-star champion. Whatever it is, rank him up as, you know, if you can get him to rank 2 or 3. The higher the better, of course. And then I would say rank up your 3 stars. Rank them up like 1 at a time, though. Pick like 1 of every class. This way you can feed all of the class catalysts to that particular champion. And then, you know, try to level them all up to max level before you move on to the next champion. Did you keep track of hours played for Howard? I did, sort of. So I was able to do each round of champions in about 55 minutes, but I kind of just rounded it to like an hour. So if you call it 1 hour, and I did 24 rounds, it was basically 24 hours. So like 8 hours each day, even though I, you know, of course some days were like, you know, one of the days was like 12 hours, something like that, and the other days were less, you know, so. Yeah, recoil would trash me in Alliance Quest, I fear. I do a lot of heal block lines too. I don't know. I do heal block lines sometimes too, and it's really not that bad. Like, you might want to try it maybe on just one of the earlier days. Then again, it's a big unit investment too. And I know you get units from the battle chips because you're in arena all the time like me, but even then, it's still quite a setback to get them all. But I really don't think it's that bad. But yeah, I mean, then again, if you don't like them and you're able to get the featured champion still, I guess it's fine for you. Yeah, I guess your alliance probably does have a lot higher prestige, huh? Yeah. Yeah, the power gain side is a bit annoying. We don't have assigned paths or anything like that in my group. Like, we sort of do. But we don't really pay attention to them. Nice, we have a core up here. And I used to run that path all the time, and then at some point somebody else just started going that path, so I was like, alright, I'll just pick a different one, I guess. Brian dropped tier 4 tech from map 5 today. Nice. Very, very nice. Favorite YouTubers outside of gaming? I don't watch a lot of YouTube just because I'm so busy. Outside of gaming, there's like 2 that I watch. I watch, what's it called? It's a tech channel that does a show called Netlink Daily, and I can't remember the name of their actual channel. It's, oh man. They just do like tech news and like, you know, 5 minutes every weekday or something like that. Let me look up the name real quick. Let me pull open YouTube. NCIX Tech Tips. That's the channel. And other than that, I watch Scotty Kramer, which is a BMX channel. and that's there's like some drum ones too, and that's about it as far as YouTube outside of gaming goes. I mean, like I watch random videos all the time, right? But as far as who I'm subscribed to, there's not that many. Like, I'm subscribed to a whole ton of MCOC guys, and then a few other gaming type stuff. Like, I'm not subscribed to anyone who does game videos outside of Marvel Contest of Champions. But then I am subscribed to other gaming channels. Like, I'm subscribed to GDC, which is Game Developers Conference, and they post some really cool videos about game development and stuff like that. Brian, who do you think is the most underrated character in the game? Personally, I think it's Beast. Most underrated. I don't know. It's a hard question to answer because, like, I could name someone who's, like, really good and people generally think he's a pretty good champion, but still really underrate them, right? Like let's say Vision or something like that, right? Vision, I feel like people don't understand how strong Vision actually is. But people think for the most part that he's pretty good, right? So I don't know, does that qualify as underrated? Got that hyper-focused one-track mind from MCOC? I do, actually, man, yeah. Who is Adam Winans, or Winans, or Winans, yeah, Winans. That's a friend of mine. That's a friend of mine that I used to play games with all the time. Actually, I do still sometimes, but it's kind of rare these days. We still talk all the time, but anyway, he's someone that I played World of Warcraft with, mostly, and Dota. I also played a lot of Dota with him. Yeah. Let me see if I could find a picture. No, never mind. I think it's on my phone. I don't feel like doing that right now. There's a picture. I asked him to send me a picture of us posing as gladiators in World of Warcraft after we got our gladiator title. I like that picture a lot. It looks like the way my character looked in that game was exactly like how Karnak looks, and that's part of the reason why I like the whole like hood kind of partially over the face kind of thing. $11K, congrats, thank you. I cannot believe that I hit 11,000 already. Like, I feel like I just hit 10,000. It's insane. What masteries are you running? Why do you have poison and double edge? So I run the suicide masteries. I really like having them, just because I like fast fights, and most of the fights that I do end very quickly, and these just help them end just a little bit more quickly. So yeah, I have a video showing all of my masteries and stuff like that when I redid them. So it's relatively new on my list of videos there. Maybe in like the last, oh geez, I guess like the last 10 videos now that I'm doing the live stream, and those count as videos, I guess. $100,000, here we come, baby. Yeah, I don't know about that, but I'm definitely impressed with how things are going so far. You guys must be spreading the word or something, which is awesome. I think Iron Patriot is the most underrated champion in the game, and I don't understand why. He's got stun, armor break, and a little bit of regen when he's duped. He's not that bad. He's not that bad. Alright, so here's the thing about Iron Patriot. I feel like his stats maybe are just a little bit too low for what he brings. It's the same way that I feel about Hawkeye. I feel like Hawkeye, he has everything there to be a good champion, right? But I just feel like his stats are just a little bit too low. Like his baseline, like attack or health or, you know, just something. Like I feel like he just needs just a little bit more. And I feel the same thing about Iron Patriot. If Iron Patriot just did a little bit more damage, or if his regen started not at 10%, something like that. Like I just feel like he's not super weak by a large amount, I guess. Like he just needs a little something else to help him, you know, help him out basically. Just got crushed on a degeneration node in Alliance War tonight. Any suggestions? I don't know. Degeneration, I don't know if there's any counter to that really. Is there? Like I never go on the degeneration nodes in Alliance War, to be honest. I haven't hit one in I don't know if ever. So yeah, I don't have any tips, sorry. Brian, wear a colored shirt. It seems like you wear the same every day. Yeah, I probably should wear something else, right? Like, I don't wear this out. This is, like, this hoodie that I'm wearing is, like, I basically change clothes out of my work clothes and then throw this on for the stream. And when I record a video, but yeah, maybe I should wear something else. I actually do want to try out Deep Wounds at some point, like not too far in the future. I want to try it with the full Suicide Masteries though, just for like some fun challenge type stuff. Not to keep it for a long amount of time. I shouldn't have talked about work. I don't really want to talk about what I do for work, guys. It's just never a good idea to talk about work on the internet, I don't think. When I said change my clothes, though, I don't wear like a uniform. I don't get messy or anything like that. It's just like regular clothes, but it's, you know, like work clothes. You know, it's not comfortable. This is a lot more comfortable. And that's all I'll say about it. Gwenpool, Deep Wounds is gonna be sick. Yeah, actually, yeah, very much so. Basically, Deep Wounds is gonna be needed to, you know, if I really want to see what Gwenpool is made of. Although I want her to be awakened for that. Because I want to do like a Gwenpool versus Wolverine thing. And without Gwenpool being awakened, I don't think it'll be too successful. Hey Brian, what's the one thing you could have done better in doing Road to the Labyrinth? I could have focused a lot better. I could have done a lot of things better. I could have, like, the lack of focus really got to me. I definitely learned from that. But as far as like what you could do, because I'm sure you're not going to be streaming it, learn the fights before you go into them. Like look at, you know, people laid out all the fights in like Google Documents or whatever and stuff like that. And I've seen them, but I just never actually read through them. I saw that they existed. I glanced at them for all of 10 seconds. And then I was like, yeah, I'll check that out again before I start streaming. And then I never did. And some people in chat were kind of helping me out with what to expect and stuff like that. But Yeah, I definitely would recommend taking a look at that beforehand. Can't get past the first fight in Chapter 4 of Road to the Labyrinth. I don't remember what that fight is. Is it like a certain champion that's giving you a hard time, or just the difficulty in general? Cancer Tube, I think that's bad if that's true, which it probably is because people do bad things, but I don't really want to read that on the stream. Streaming is a double-edged sword. We help provide lag and give advice and distractions. Yeah, it's definitely good and bad. It's definitely good and bad. Same thing with like making YouTube videos. Like I could have gotten in probably an extra 70 rounds in arena today if I didn't make that video. So yeah, that definitely sent me back in arena, but at the same time, like, just the fact that you guys are you know, curious about my progress, you guys want to see me, you know, grind for these champions and stuff like that, it provides that extra motivation to be like, yeah, let's do this, let's get this. So yeah, it's definitely good and bad. More so good than bad. But sometimes you just really don't have the time to do something if you're trying to make a video or focused on streaming and stuff like that. Alright, Killer, take care, man. And thank you. Good luck with Labyrinth. Alright, Bob Hogan, good luck getting your Star-Lord. I hope you get him. You like to rank 5 prestige champs or useful champs like Wolvie and Doctor Strange? So, my first 2 champions that I'm going to rank 5, or at least my first one, I don't know what the second one's going to be, but I kind of have a feeling the second one is going to be Black Widow, but I don't have the catalyst for it yet. The first champion that I'm going to rank up is going to be for usefulness, for utility. It's going to be Ultron. Probably going to be Ultron. So, he also has decent prestige, but it's getting to that point where his prestige is not that high compared to the newer champions coming out. Like Howard the Duck has considerably higher prestige. He's like almost 300 prestige higher or something like that. But I'm going to pick Ultron because of the usefulness of Ultron. The second one, if I get that skill catalyst, it's going to be Black Widow. But then beyond that, it's going to be all prestige based. So the next, you know, 5 champions are going to be prestige based champions. And I'm just really hoping that Cable has high prestige, because if he doesn't have high prestige, then I don't know, man. I'm going to be upset. I guess what, I'm going to be here all night. No school for me. Haha. Nice, man. Nice. What's up, Brian? I just started watching your channel. Awesome vids, man. Thank you. Glad you're digging the vids. Nightcrawler much, much better than Cable? He might be. Oh, you're saying Ultron not good nowadays. Nightcrawler much better. Well, I'm not using him for Alliance War defense. I'm using for Alliance Quest. Wow, you placed 401 in his feature arena? That's crazy, man. I don't know what I would do if I ranked 401 in an arena that I was going for. That's got to be brutal, man. I still feel bad about missing Spider-Gwen as a basic champion. I can't even imagine going for a feature champion and getting 401. 20,000 subscribers equals job reveal? No, no it does not. Absolutely not. I don't even know what I would need on YouTube to Like I would have to no longer be at my job to reveal what my job was. And it's not even an interesting job. Don't even get your hopes up. And I don't think YouTube would get me there anytime soon. YouTube is mostly for fun, although I can't deny it would be really cool to have it be a job. Because who doesn't want to love their job, right? Brian, did you see my Quake? Exactly what I went from Arena. Yeah, man. Gambler, I saw that. That's really awesome. I was super busy today, so I couldn't really say much until everybody started talking about Prestige, and then I had to jump in there. But that's awesome, man. I'm really glad that you were able to have Quake take over as your profile champion, too. That's awesome. 20,000 equals hair backstory. I can give you my hair backstory right now. I don't have any. The end. That's the whole story. It just fell off one day, and I thought it was gonna grow again, and it didn't. Brian, I'm doing like 600,000 points in the 4-star arena. What do I need as heroes and rating to get the max milestone? It's gonna depend. It's gonna depend for every single person because it depends on how many different rounds that you're able to do. I don't know. So, like for example, if you're only able to get like 2 rounds a day, right? That basically means that you're able to do 6 rounds in total, which means, to be exact, let me see. I mean, that's 250,000 points per round, and that's like a decent amount of champions. That's like 45 champions being maxed out or something like that. So yeah, it just depends on how many rounds you can get in. You'll kind of have to figure that out on your own. You don't necessarily need to get the max milestone early on, though. For the first, like, I don't know, like 8 months that I played this game, maybe even longer than that, maybe like 9 months that I was playing this game, I really didn't go for the final milestone that often. Oops, I turned on autoplay. Forgot. No Basic has broke 6 million, and Civil Warrior won't be the first. Yeah, you're right. I don't think that Civil Warrior will break 6 million either. I'm gonna break 6 million just to really secure it, but I agree. I guess somebody was asking about Classic Spidey because I see someone responding. Yeah, I agree that Classic Spidey is not very good without being duplicated. Although he does hit pretty hard, so if you're using him to quest, he's not terrible. Or if you're using him in arena, it's still a good champion to use in arena. He'll get you through the fight pretty quick. Wow, read over my comments, so rude. I said what I'd miss. Dude, I can't catch you up on the whole stream, man. You really didn't miss a whole lot, I guess. I just been farming catalysts and trying to level up champions while chatting with everybody. What's your prescription? Like my, I guess my glasses, you're saying? They're pretty bad. Pretty high prescription. I don't know exactly. I think it's It's like it's a negative number, right? I think it's like -6 or something like that. It's my birthday, yay. Happy birthday, Lewis. Brian, do you know if Adam make it to an American Ninja Warrior? I got to know. Yeah, he was on American Ninja Warrior a couple of times. There's some clips of him on TV, I think. I don't know where to find them. Maybe on YouTube. Maybe they're on YouTube. I'm not sure. He didn't make it all that far, but he definitely made it on there at least. Okay, we got the last catalyst, so we're good. I just have a feeling that Mystic Catalyst Day is going to come around tomorrow. That's why I wanted to make sure to get all those. And if not tomorrow, then sometime relatively in the near future. And you guys can see with the whole science level up thing going on that getting all those science ones paid off. So just kind of want to do the same thing with the Mystics. All right, so let's get back to actually grinding what we need for science to level up these other two champions. Take another quick look here. Alright, so for tonight we're going to need another 2 tier 3 basics, and we're going to need another 14, I'm sorry, 2 more tier 3 basics, and yeah, 14 tier 2s. So we'll wait for the tier 3 to roll over, and we'll just jump in the tier 2s right now and start getting those. We'll be able to level up another champion pretty soon here. Brian, do you think that Kabam will ever add more champs to the 5-star crystal? Absolutely. Yeah, I absolutely think they'll add more, but I have no clue when. Halfway through 100% exploring Act 4? Now, nice. Is Glass Cannon a good mastery, or does it backfire? Glass Cannon is an okay mastery. I really just get it to get the other suicide masteries, though. I would probably have it if I didn't have the suicide masteries, so yeah, I guess it's pretty good. Hey guys, only 16 to 100. We gotta help Brian YouTube full time. No more changing clothes. Hit that like button, thumb orders. Nice. I would love to not have to change clothes. That question you just read, the guy is your face as his avatar? Really? Oh man. Do you use auto fight on regular event quests, or it consumes too much time? No, I rarely use auto fight. I use it like if I'm in the middle of a fight, like if I already pressed to go fight or something like that, and I don't know, like something happens where I have to get up, but I don't want to pause the game, and I just hit auto fight and then do whatever I have to do, and then come back and turn auto fight off. So it's kind of rare. Agent Venom or X-23? Oh, were you answering? Oh, you're answering someone else's questions. Okay. Yeah, I agree with that answer. How many champs above 1500 needed to make 5 million if you play 3 times a day? So like 9 times in a total arena cycle. That's... You're gonna need a lot, man. You're gonna need a lot of champions. I don't think I have that many champions myself. So let me see here. I got the trusty calculator up, guys. You're gonna need to score... Oh, I guess it's not as bad as I thought. It's so 555,000 per round. I guess I can do that. I think I have that many champions. You'll probably need about roughly as many champions as I have. You probably need like 35 teams, maybe 30 teams. I don't know exactly. I really should know by this point, like how many points I get per round, but I don't pay attention to it. So yeah, I don't know. You're gonna need 555,000 points per round. However many champions that equates to, I don't know the exact number. I wish auto fight was more like auto quest and would end and start the next fight for you. Yeah, I wanted to make a video about auto fights, and I probably still will at some point. I wanted to go, you know, I wanted to show like a few different auto fight options that they could have done. Maybe explain why like they didn't do a certain type of auto fight, and why I hope they like change auto fight a little bit. But it's kind of a long thing to explain, and I'm gonna need pictures and stuff like that. So maybe I'll still do that video at some point. I just don't know when. What up, Brian G? Don't worry about the name. All right, good. I'm glad you didn't ask me to say your name, because yeah, I would have had a hard time there. Do you grind in 2-star arena? I do. I get the milestones in the 2-star arena almost every time. There's definitely a few times where I don't quite make it, but it's only 42 rounds for me in the 2-star arena, and it's pretty quick. In total, I can do that in under an hour and a half, spread throughout the 3 days. So can't wait until Act 5 rolls around. Yeah, Act 5 should be pretty interesting. Are you going for Gwenpool? I am going for Gwenpool. I'm just a little bit behind right now. I'm only at roughly 1.5 million. So yeah, after tonight's stream, I'm gonna be back to grinding, and I'll probably put in some pretty long hours. But that's alright. I've got a lot of stuff to do tonight anyway. So I'll grind and then do stuff between grinding and stuff like that. First time I went to your channel, you were talking about how to keep yourself interested in playing the game. Exactly what I needed back then. Nice. I'm glad that helped you out. That's what I do when I play every single game, guys. Every single game I've ever played. You know, I play them because I like them, right? But eventually you'll get bored of what you're doing. So if you find like some different goals and stuff like that in the game, I haven't been bored playing this game since I started, and it's been over a year now, and it's just because I'm setting like different goals for me to do different things in the game, and yeah, it keeps it interesting. Not to mention Kabam adding more stuff, of course. If they didn't add more stuff, then I would get bored no matter what, but they seem to come out with stuff pretty frequently, so... Do you like this stream? Then Brian likes you. Hit that like button so your dream comes true. Tony Two Nuts, man, you've got some great lines there, man. Brian, you should do a video how to motivate yourself to do arena grind. I had something like that planned, but it's really hard because I don't mind arena at all. Like I like doing arena. because I found a way to make it fun for me, I guess. Mostly because I can play with one hand. I think that helps a lot. I know some people absolutely despise Arena, though. They just can't do Arena at all. They can't even get the 200,000 milestone in the 3 and 4 star Arena. Not because they don't have the champions to do it, just because they don't want to. And I don't know if I'll ever be able to help those people like Arena. So... Right, I'm back from Arena. What did I miss? Just been farming catalysts. I don't know if you missed much. What is a good way to get off a unit buying addiction? I have a huge addiction. I don't know. Because I haven't bought any ever, I don't know if I could really help you with that one. I guess just be patient. I'm pretty patient with just about everything in life, so yeah, I guess that really helps me to not buy any units. I don't mind waiting. Who should I rank up? 4-star Red Hulk or Old Man Logan? Neither of those are particularly good champions, but Red Hulk is the better of the two in my opinion. What's a good way to stop myself from selling champs when I'm super close to forming a crystal? Ah, man. Please don't sell champions. It hurts me to hear that people are selling champions. I get it though. Some of my friends do the same thing, but you're hurting yourself in the long run, so that's what I would say. Just think about the long run. You're actually giving yourself less shards over time just to get a small amount of shards up front. You think Kabam will make classic Deadpool available ever? Yeah, probably relatively soon. Probably like next month or something like that. Of course, like nothing official. They haven't announced it, nothing like that. But they're like they did it last year, I think, around February also, where they re-released them for money. You have to pay money. I don't think they're ever gonna sell them for anything other than cash. So I probably will never have them. I refuse to keep 3-star Old Man Logan on my roster. Oh man, he's not that bad. He kills... I mean, I guess I can't even say he kills quick in Arena, but he's not the slowest. His level 1 is like not terribly weak. Who am I kidding? Old Man Logan is not a good champion, but yeah, I still can't sell him. I refuse to keep Kamala on my roster till I duped her. Yeah, man. I had a crazy thought tonight about ranking up Kamala Khan, and I quickly stopped myself. But yeah, I need to up my prestige, so I was thinking about it. Brian, are you curious that Kabam hasn't added the Fantastic Four to the game? We talked about this on a different live stream. Maybe last night, or was it a few nights ago at this point? I don't know. But some people had some reasons as to why they haven't added Fantastic Four. Could be a licensing issue, and then somebody else stated that you know, Marvel is trying to get away from Fantastic Four or something like that. I'm not sure. I don't know too much of all that stuff, but I guess there's some reasons as to why. I have more teams than you do. Nobody in my alliance is awake. Still can't hit bottom champions. Yeah. So wait, how many teams do you have, Drop Faith? I feel like I've asked you this before, but I can't remember now. How are you doing so far, Brian? Pretty good. We should be able to level up another champion really soon here. I don't know how many more of these I need. Maybe like another 2 or 3 or something like that. Marvel doesn't own Fantastic Four, only part of it. Most of it is owned by Sony now. Really, Sony? I knew, oh, okay, you said Fox, okay. Yeah. I was gonna say, I thought it was Fox, but... 24 4-star teams and 26 3-star? Man, so you have 50 teams? That's pretty awesome. Fox owns Galactus too. I don't even know who Galactus is, to be honest. So Fantastic Four, they're just okay. Like, of all the things to not have in this game, it doesn't bother me all that much. Like I know some games don't have X-Men, and not having X-Men would have been a huge deal, right? But at least we have X-Men, you know? Like, X-Men or Fantastic Four, I much rather have X-Men, right? Alright, let me see how many catalysts I have, because maybe we can level up another champion. Oh, we only have 7? Alright, so we need 2 more before I can level up one. We should just be able to do it twice since it reset. Brian, my prestige is currently 39.59, but my alliance's prestige is like 37.26. I've been with them for about 6 months, but we can't seem to pull a tier 4 class catalyst. Should I stay or go to an alliance that gets it? That's kind of up to you, but personally, I don't like swapping alliances as long as your alliance is progressing in some way. So, like, if they have been progressing and it's just going slower than you'd like, then I personally would stay with them. If they're just not progressing at all, like that prestige is not going up at all, then I guess it's up to you, but yeah, I don't know. When it comes to alliances, it's always a personal call, because it depends on how well you like the people in your alliance and everything like that too. If you've been with them for 6 months, then I'm sure you've got some friends in that alliance at this point that you've made throughout those 6 months. Fox owns Deadpool and the X-Men, and they're still in this game. Apparently, that happened like after this game was made or something like that, or after they signed contracts for this game or something like that. What do you mean preparation? So preparation for the cable grind. I need to get as many champions as I possibly can, as many 4- and 3-star champions leveled up, so that I can have as many rounds as possible to run in the arena, to score as high as possible. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm farming catalysts because I have the gold and I have the ISO. I just need the catalyst so that I can level up as many champions as I possibly can. My goal is for 40 teams, which is 120 champions, and I'm at, I think, 113 right now. So YouTube gaming live streams, anyone not use the night mode or black screen? I didn't know they had a night mode. So yeah. Maybe I should look into that. What's the best way to get tier 4 class catalyst? There's not that many ways to get it right now. Pulling them from Alliance Quest crystals is probably the most reliable for people who aren't already getting them from milestones. I mean, you get the fragments from a lot of different sources now, from like Master Quest and stuff like that. Yeah, there's really not that many sources right now. These specialty quests, hopefully they add another specialty quest, but those are pretty difficult for some people. So I don't know where you're exactly at in the game right now, if you have a decent roster of rank 4 champions or not. Nah, they really have to add Toad, so like Toadstool from Super Mario. Oh, Toad from X-Men? I didn't know there was a Toad in X-Men. Oh, he's in the first X-Men movie? I actually saw that movie. That was the only X-Men movie that I saw, and I guess I forgot who was in that. Just tuning in. How's the prep going, Brian? It's going pretty good. I leveled up 1 champion tonight, and we're about to level up a 2nd champion after I get this last catalyst here. Our goal is to get 3 champions leveled up tonight. 3 science champions. Wow, how do you have so many energy refills? Actually, it was in one of my recent videos where I opened up a bunch of battle chips. Or I spent them to open up arena crystals, and then they had a sale going on energy refills, and I picked up, was it 50? I think I bought 5 packs of those. So yeah, I bought quite a few energy refills. He works for DC, always talking he doesn't know Marvel stuff. Yeah, I know even less DC stuff than Marvel stuff. Like, as far as DC, I know there's Batman and Superman, right? Beyond that, I don't know. Brian, OG Deadpool or Cable? Well, I mean, I don't know how either of them are, because I've never played either of them. Of course, I don't have OG Deadpool because you have to pay money to get him. And for Cable, yeah, I'll let you know how good he is in a couple weeks after I pick him up from Arena. Nah, he's a developer for Marvel, and his lack of knowledge is a cover-up so we don't find out his real job. You may be onto something. Maybe my when I say change my clothes, maybe I'm dressed up as a Marvel character for my day job. Brian, I had Awakened Iron Man from a 4-star crystal, but I ranked for my Electra unawakened about a week ago. I mean, that's still fine. Electra is still a pretty decent champion, even without being awakened, so I might have done the same thing, to be honest. Brian, can you tell me if Versus Crystals drops anything good? They don't. You should get them and get Versus Crystals until you get a 2-star Punisher, just to have another 2-star on your roster if you actually use your 2-star champions like I do. I made a video pretty early on in my channel where I opened up, I think it was 850 of them. So if you go back to my earlier videos, you can see that, and you can see exactly what those crystals give you. Is a skill awakening gem worth using on Gwenpool? Already have Black Widow duped? I don't know. I don't know how good Gwenpool is yet, so I don't know. Her signature ability does seem pretty good. That as you build a combo, you can shut down people's defensive abilities. It doesn't seem as good as Black Widow, though, so you're probably still going to use Black Widow in those kinds of situations where you need to. So yeah, I don't know. There's 2-star Punisher? Yeah, of course. I think if I remember correctly, I figured out the math on the average chance to get a 2-star Punisher out of those Versus crystals, and I think it's about 1 in 60 crystals, something like that, roughly. Gwenpool can tank specials with her dupe ability. She can, but I think she still takes a lot of damage, right? Doesn't she still take like 65% of her total life or something like that? Oh, no, wait. It's 65% of her current life, I think, right? Is that what they said it was? If it's maxed out? So if you're at, like, if you're already at 10% life, it's not going to kill you, I think. I think that's how it works. Alright, let's go upgrade another science champion, guys. Now that we reached 100 likes, we need 1,000 new subscribers. That might be a little bit of a stretch since there's only 147 of us in here, and I'm sure most people, if not everyone in here, is already subscribed. $65 from our current, yeah. Okay, so that's a little bit better than what I originally thought it was going to be. And I did see where Kabam answered somebody in the forums where they asked like if she only has 1 HP left and she gets hit with a level 3 special, she won't die. So that's kind of cool. Why do Punisher and Winter Soldier have same gameplay? They did that early on when they made those champions, just because they didn't have as much time to design characters and make them completely unique and stuff like that. They talked to me a little bit about that at Comic-Con when I met them. So yeah, pretty understandable. I mean, that's why some of the newer champions that are coming out, they have a lot more detail to them. They have their own unique heavy attack, whereas the older champions have, you know, the same heavy attack for a lot of them and stuff like that. Okay, let's level up a science champion. And we're going to go with the next person in line here. We're going to go with Red Hulk. Even though I already have him leveled up as a 4-star champion, I have all of these other guys leveled up as 4-star champions as well. So we'll go with Red Hulk. Red Hulk, he's actually not that bad in Arena because of his signature ability. Actually does a little bit of damage. It's not completely useless. Brian, you were saying about the regain debuffs only champions that are good at Ultron and Vision. Are you talking about the Suicide Masteries? I'm not sure exactly what you're saying. Yeah, if you could, I'll try to pay attention to your name if you can ask me in a different way, maybe. As I'm leveling up this champion here. Oh, for Alliance Quest. They are good champions for Alliance Quest when you have the Suicide Masteries, yes. I think Ultron is better for Alliance Quest just because that regen really helps out versus Vision. Vision I use in Alliance War just because regen doesn't matter nearly as much. You're not fighting nearly as many enemies. The average Alliance War for me is, you know, I fight between 4 I fight between like 4 and 7 champions in Alliance War, depending on how I'm doing. If I get knocked out early or not. Um, but Alliance Quest, you're fighting significantly more than that. I don't even know how many you fight in Alliance Quest. Let's grab another big one. Brian Grant's job is dressing up as Professor X for Marvel. That'd be a pretty sweet job. Just get to sit down all day. Already got the hair for it. Who is worse, Spider-Gwen or She-Hulk? I like She-Hulk a little bit better out of those two. I feel like Spider-Gwen does a little bit more damage, but She-Hulk has a little bit more utility to her. How do you get so much ISO 8 and gold? Well, gold comes from playing Arena, and technically so does the ISO 8. I always used to run out of ISO up until recently. And it's just because eventually you duplicate so many champions because you're able to get, like, early on in the game you don't get that much in terms of, you know, crystals and champions and stuff like that. And half the time you're opening up crystals and they just give you a new champion, so they don't give you any ISO. But when you get towards the later game, later stages of the game that I'm in right now, most of the time when I'm getting a new champion, I'm duplicating them. If I'm getting a 3-star champion, I'm always duplicating them. That leads to more 4-star champions, and then, of course, if I duplicate a 4-star champion, you get a ton of ISO. So yeah. Let's grab 2 more of the other ones. She-Hulk debuffs almost every champ, and she hits pretty hard. I agree about her debuff thing, but she does not really hit that hard, to be honest. I feel like she's really close to being a very powerful champion herself. Kind of like I was mentioning about some of the other champions, like Hawkeye and Iron Patriot and everything like that. I feel like if She-Hulk hit just a little bit harder, then she'd be a very strong champion. Or, here's the other thing about She-Hulk. Wait, hold that thought. Just got another champion maxed out. Red Hulk, he's pretty high rated too. That's pretty good. But alright, let's check out She-Hulk for a moment. Here's what I really dislike about She-Hulk. Her stuns are not 100% chance. And they're long duration stuns. So I mean, I guess maybe that's why, but still, I feel like they should be 100% chance. I feel like she should just be like a science version of what's his face? Of Ronin. People can't play this game, so they complain if it's not Scarlet Witch or Thor. Bums. Yeah, you're somewhat right. I mean, the people who have Scarlet Witch and Thor, a lot of them do know how to play still, and they could do well with other champions. But yeah, at some point you're kind of right, where I think people complain a little bit too much about the weaker champions. I definitely do a good amount of complaining myself, though. So. Tubed 4-star Hawkeye from your Premium Hero Crystal, from your Arena milestone. Nice, man. See, that's how it's done, guys. You dupe a champion from Premium Hero Crystal from an Arena milestone, so Arena is the best source of ISO. Like, I'm kind of joking, but at the same time I'm not, because even if that was a 3-star champion, you still get a decent amount of ISO. Getting 3 stars from Premium Hero Crystals is not all that rare. Okay, so we need to max out one more champion. Let's take a quick look at the inventory once again. Alright, so we need 2 more tier 3 basics and 7 tier 2 basics. I don't know if I have enough time to do all this tonight, guys. We gotta do it though. I mean, we have the science advancement going on. Although I think I'm already secured in the top 10% rewards, I think. Let's see what we can do. Because I don't want to stream for too much longer. I usually try to stream for like 2 hours. Like I'm definitely gonna be playing this game for, you know, once I stop streaming and everything like that. But I feel like if I don't limit myself to how long the stream goes, then I'll never sleep at night, and yeah, that wouldn't be good. Brian, which champs do you think shouldn't be added to the game, or needs, or shouldn't have been added to the game, or needs the most improvement? There's a bunch that need improvement. There's a bunch that just need small tweaks, to be honest, and they'll be very good. I feel like Old Man Logan, we brought him up a little bit earlier tonight. Old Man Logan, I feel like just needs a little bit of a damage increase and would be a fine champion. Kamala Khan, I wish they would just change her level 3, and I think it'd be fine if her level 3 stacked infinitely, or to stack 99 of Fury at least. Of course, I want to see them change Punisher. I really don't like Winter Soldier. I think Winter Soldier really needs to be changed as well. The fact that he drains power on crit and not on hit really bothers me. I think it should just be on hit. Yeah, I don't know. There's tons of different champions where if I was on like the balancing team for this game or something like that, I would definitely try to change them. Although Kabam doesn't really seem to want to change the champions all that much, and I guess I understand why. Like, a lot of people don't really want to see a lot of people don't really want to see like a lot of changes. Like, they're used to how the game works, and like the people who are in this stream right now, we probably want to see changes a lot more frequently than the average player of this game does. You know, the average player is very casual in this game, and if things change too much for them, if the champion they're using just changed a bit, that would like totally wreck their experience, so I kind of understand that. Old Man Logan needs better regen. That would be another good fix to Old Man Logan if they didn't want to change his damage, if they just gave him a little bit stronger of a regen. If they scaled it a little bit better as you ranked him up, I think that would be good too. Alright, Gabriel, take care, man. Have a good one. Have a good one. Oh no, they're changing 1-star Iron Man. Yeah, I know. Like, to us, it probably sounds silly, right? Like, if they change the way a champion works, like, if they buffed a champion, we'd be happy, right? Like, if they, I mean, I guess nobody would be mad about having a champion get buffed, right? But if they reworked a champion, like if they reworked how Punisher worked, and maybe he didn't have, like if they completely changed his signature ability, somebody's going to complain because somebody's going to miss that signature ability. So yeah. Oh, we have another late night YouTuber in here? Like, I should be the only person up at this time. What are other people doing up at this time? What's up, Arbitrary? Hopefully I said your name right. Alright, let's do this one more time. Let's get the last tier 3 that we need. Editing a video for tomorrow. What's your video for tomorrow gonna be, Captain? Oh, a big progression video? Nice. I'm due for a progression video myself. Oh, you work night call at the hospital? You're always up weird hours? Okay, cool. Brian, which is better, Doctor Strange or Thor? Both duped. They're both better for different reasons. I can't really say if one is better than the other. Thor is better at taking down enemies that have humongous life pools, and Doctor Strange is better for sustained things like going through Alliance Quest and not having to use potions. See how quick she mentioned her job, Brian? Yeah. Don't get too excited, guys. I'm not talking about mine still. Is that weird in some way? No, not at all. I'm up late and I don't have to be, which is probably weird. So yeah. But no, I know a lot of people that work overnight shifts. The thing is, Doctor Strange is useful without dupe. Thor is crap until duped. That is completely correct. Man, I wish I really hope I can get a 4-star Thor soon, though. That'd be pretty fun. We've got another spammer in here. Alright, I'm gonna need another mod since Killa went to bed. Drop faith, man. I'm gonna give you the same speech I gave to Killa. You don't worry about being a hardcore moderator or anything like that. But if you happen to see a spam like that where somebody's just spamming some ridiculous copy and paste thing, then you can go ahead and ban them. Alright, Tristan the Champion, you're up too, man. You've been around these parts for a long enough time. That's right. 3 mods in one night. What kind of craziness is this? But that is it. Don't do anything too trolly, alright? Don't do anything, I know how your mind works, Tristan the Champion. I know how it works. Don't do anything crazy with the power I just gave you. Bow down. Brian, can you answer my question? What was your question, Red Fox 333? Let me see if I can find it. Okay, I found it. Brian, which cable arena do you think will be affected the most by the Catalyst Arena, the basic during the first one or the class during the second? I don't think either are going to have a big impact on Cable's Arena, to be completely honest. I think the second round will be slightly lower than the first, just because the people who got Cable the first time are not going to be going for it the second time. So yeah, that's my answer, but I don't think either of those arenas are going to affect the Cable Arena. they affect the basics. They affect the basic champion of the week. But when it comes to featured, not so much. Not if it's a new champion like that. If it's like a repeat champion, like if it was like Storm or something like that, then the basic would have a bigger impact. No, Ivan, I do see my face as your profile picture. It's a little bit creepy to be honest, but at the same time, I guess it doesn't really bother me too much. Alright, we need tier 2 basics, guys. And again, I don't know if I'm going to make it. We're already at the 2-hour mark here. Let's see how fast we can get these. Cable will break the record, I think. Same thing happened when Civil and Gwenpool first time featured. Cable might break the record. He has the potential to break the record, but Mordo set it pretty high. And honestly, Mordo is probably going to be a better champion than Cable. Everybody knew Mordo was going to be like a pretty sick Alliance War defender. And I think that's why most people picked up Mordo. Also, Mordo's prestige was ridiculous. I mean, it still is ridiculous. It's still the highest 4-star champion, I think, right? So I don't know what Cable is going to be. If Cable has a higher prestige, then he's probably going to break the record. And that's why I'm going so crazy here, preparing and everything. Cable's abilities are pretty solid. I mean, they sound it. I still don't have much experience, you know, playing with them, of course. Even in the quest that I did when I fought him, it was just like a weak version of him for the champions that I have, at least. So I didn't even get to see his abilities really. I was just going through it as fast as I could. Thanks, Arbitrarium. Hopefully we can pull it off. Hopefully I can get Cable. It's gonna be quite the grind. Yeah, you took 2 weeks off after you got 401. I bet, man. I bet. You'll get Cable, I know you will. Thanks, man. I really hope I do. Like, I'm pretty confident, I gotta say. I'm pretty confident, but the thing is, like, the first 2 days of the arena is what scares me. Because you guys saw today, like, I put in, what, like 60 rounds today so far? Because I work Thursdays and Fridays of that arena, and there's no way that I can take off. And I can't do it second round because, of course, I work Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday also. So I have to do it that first round. I have to get in as many rounds as I can on those first 2 days. And then, yeah, that Saturday I'm just gonna have to play catch up. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to prepare videos like in advance or something like that. This way I can like start the arena just immediately as soon as the arena starts. Drop faith, man. You couldn't even make it to Alliance Quest? I mean, I guess I understand, but I'd probably still log in to do that, but I don't think I would touch Arena. Oh, come on. We didn't even get a full catalyst for this? No. Quit your job. Yeah. That's a good idea. I'm gonna quit my job and just grind arena full time. I'm gonna do 300 matches every single night. More than that, I'm gonna do like 400 to 500 matches every single night, and I'm just gonna have infinite battle chips and units and everything. And hopefully I can pay rent with battle chips. If I can do that, then I'm in good shape. Brian, if I start the Brian as profile pick movement, will you reveal your job? No, absolutely not. I like your profile pic, man. Don't change it. That's how I know it's you. Like, your guys' profile pictures is how I can tell who it is. Because I'm not that good with names. Like, certain names I know. Oh, Zach Folster's in here. So, yeah, I learned your profile picture real early on. Because I couldn't tell what it was at first. But yeah, who needs real life when you got MCOC? You're right, man. You're totally right. Whoa, my screen is glitched out again. I gotta figure out what's doing that. But at the same time, I'm pretty lazy, so I'm probably not gonna figure it out. I'm grinding for Gwenpool. Not too bad so far. Almost to 5.8 million. Gonna call it a night though. Dude, 5.8 is a really good score for the first night. You're on a great pace to get him. For sure. Yo, Brian couldn't sleep, so I came back. That's exactly what I'm here for, man. It's never worth giving up sleep to watch a late night stream like this, but if you can't sleep, then yeah, welcome to the Insomnia Club. Get her, you mean? Yeah, my bad. I meant to say get her. I was talking about Gwenpool. Her bleeds seem pretty legit. They do. I really like how they... Alright, so here's the thing. I don't really like bleed champions all that much. You guys know that. I say that all the time, right? But when they have unique and cool things that they do, like refresh debuffs on the opponent. So like Gwenpool's level 3 is going to be a huge armor break. Over 100% armor break is really strong. We're talking like Thor level here. Alright, maybe that's an exaggeration. Not Thor level, but it's going to be powerful, right? And when her bleeds automatically refresh that, that's amazing. It's really good. And like, I don't know, it just adds like a whole new interaction to the champion too. Especially the way her signature ability works. So like, I'm pretty excited to try her against Realm of Legends Wolverine. This way I can like, you know, start the fight with a level 3. Get that armor break on him, and then, yeah, just go nuts from there. And hopefully just automatically refresh it the entire fight. I work 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Brian. Your streams have made the nights pass exponentially faster. Awesome, man. I'm glad you're digging the streams. There's definitely a few people that say they work the night shift and they come and hang out in here. And I've definitely done plenty of night shifts in my day, so, geez, I'm saying that like I'm so old or something, but, yeah, no, I've definitely worked a lot of night shifts, and I know how boring they can be at times. Brian, do you recommend rank 3 level 34 star or max 3 stars for arena runs? No, the 4-star champions at rank 3 level 30 are definitely better than maxed out 3 stars. You'll definitely get more points from them. I average about, I think I get like 1,700 to 2,000 before the multiplier with my 3-star champions. And with the 4-star champions at rank 3, I get something like, I want to say like 2,100 to 2,400. So definitely a pretty significant boost, especially when that multiplier kicks in. Brian, what if we started GoFundMe for Brian Grant job reveal and we raised $10,000? If you guys give me $10,000, yeah, I'll tell you what I do. Sure. If you could start that up, go. Sure, yeah. I get off work and come home to your stream every night except for the first 2. Awesome, man. That's pretty much what I do. Like, I come home from work and then I pretty much immediately fire up the stream. There's like a, well, never mind. Let me not say any more. You guys are gonna accidentally make me talk about my job, and I don't want to talk about my job, so I'm just gonna stop talking about my job. Yeah. It's 10 a.m. Yeah, I always forget that some of you are, you know, tuning in from all different parts of the world, and for some of you it's not a late night stream. For some of you it's an early morning or mid-afternoon or whatever kind of stream. How did you decide who to level up and rank up earlier in the game, way before this cable prep? That's a good question. I guess I leveled up my champions. Alright, so there's a few different factors that went into it, right? Like, I wanted to have one strong champion of every class type, so that was my first priority. It's just like, whoever I got, whoever I felt comfortable with using, I leveled that champion up, like a 3-star version, you know, and I would max out that 3-star version of the champion, and I would just try to get one of every single class type, and then from there, I would just like keep replacing. Like, my first maxed out skill champion was Black Panther, and eventually I was like, you know what, Black Panther is kind of cool, but I had a Daredevil. I had it was the Netflix version of Daredevil, and I was like, you know what? Daredevil seems a little bit better to me, so now I'm going to level up Daredevil and replace Black Panther as my strongest skill champion. And I just did that for all the different class types, and yeah. And then when it comes to the 4-star champions, I put a pretty high priority on duped champions versus the not duped champions. With a few exceptions, of course, but for the most part, I pick a champion that's duped to level up. How do you feel about Magic? She has really grown on me since her rework. Magic is good. Magic's a really good champion. She's useful in most parts of the game, I would say. She's really annoying to fight on in Alliance War when she's on defense. If she's like a 5-star champion and she's high level, not that it's hard to counter her fighting style, like her animations and stuff like that, but just the fact that she drains so much of your life with her passive ability it's pretty brutal. I'm not looking forward to fighting her in Labyrinth of Legends. I mean, I guess like actually I kind of am looking forward to it, right? But I'm gonna say I'm not looking forward to it because I'm gonna die a lot. So Magic or Guillotine? I would say Guillotine probably of the two. I use Guillotine a lot more just because she hits harder, I think. Brian, look up Chloe Bennett real life quick. Yeah, I've seen her. I think she tweeted that she was in the game or something like that, or or Kabam Mike and Adora liked one of her pictures or something like that. And I saw her, and like she looks identical to Quake in the game, basically. Like they must have made Quake based off of her picture or something like that. That, or maybe that's how she got the job or something. Maybe she just looked like Quake. I don't know which came first. The Chloe or the Quake. But yeah, they look identical. Guillotine is one of those rare champs that is really good without being duped. Yeah, you're right. Oh, she was in studio for a few days. Okay. That's cool, man. Oh man. It must be cool like, I can't be the only one that would want to go check out the Marvel Contest Champions studio, right? See all the things that they're working on and stuff like that. Isn't Chloe Bennett the name of the girl from the TV show Heroes? She's on some TV show. I don't know which one. I know she is, though. A show that I'll never watch, but I know she's on one. Oh, she's Daisy on the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so there you go. Brian, don't you mean Netmarble Studio? Well, technically it's still going to be the Kabam Studio. It's just that Netmarble is going to kind of own them. Brian could be the Vision, just they'll just paint your face. Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. I think I'd have to be a lot more in shape though. I'm a little too round to be the Vision. All right. I don't know how many of these catalysts I have. I lost count a long time ago, guys. Let's see where I'm at. I don't even know if I'm gonna collect them in time before the level up event ends. Yeah, we have 11 minutes. I might just call it here. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it because we still need 4 more of these. So we'll just have to save that science one for the next time a science level up comes around. And it is starting to get a little bit late. Not that I'm going to bed anytime soon, but I have to get back to the arena. Let's do our usual spin a couple crystals open before we call it. We're going to hit up the normal crystals that I've been opening the past couple of nights here. We'll start it out with an Alliance crystal. Okay, here we go. Only doing one, guys. Only doing one. How do you stay up so late? I naturally stay up late. Just for the longest time. Like ever since I could remember. It's not a good thing, but it's just, like, I don't know. I don't mind it anymore these days. Alright, 2-star unstoppable classes. That's to be expected. That's fine though. I want to get them up to 99, so I will take that. One of the better things to get out of here in my opinion, so that's fine. The power of coffee. No, actually I've never had a single cup of coffee in my entire life. I would probably be running all around like crazy. You guys probably wouldn't see me if I had a cup of coffee. I'd probably be like outside running around naked or something like that. If you guys ever saw that movie what is it? Over the Hedge, where they give, I think his name is Sammy, the squirrel. He has like a sip of coffee or something like that, and the world literally stops for him. That scene is really funny to me. Gold. 3,000 gold again. Let's do one more. Let's do one more of these crystals. Oh, I really have to go back to crystals? I can't just purchase from this screen? I don't know why, but I'm in the mood to open up a little bit more than usual tonight. Let's just do this one more. Hammy the squirrel, not Sammy. Why did I say Sammy? Of course it's Hammy. Yeah, it's a good movie. It's a good movie. I was dying the first time I saw that, man. Like, I don't know. Alright, units 15. We didn't get the 45, but that's alright. 15 is still good. Alright. I think that's gonna do it. I think that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Nothing else that I really want to open. Tomorrow's video, I think you guys are gonna like tomorrow's video. There might be 2 videos tomorrow. I said that yesterday, and of course there was only 1 video today as well, but yeah, I don't know. One of these days there's going to be 2 videos, because I want to open up all of these Tier 4 Class Catalyst stuff again. I figured out my plan for the Tier 4 Class Catalyst stuff. It's going to be, I'm going to open up the, like, all of my Class Catalyst stuff, like all of my Alliance Crystals, Alliance Quest Crystals, all that stuff. I'm going to do it every other week. This way I can still be a hoarder, and I can still help out my Alliance at the same time. So yeah, but tomorrow I don't want to spoil tomorrow's video, but tomorrow is going to be kind of an exciting video for me, so hopefully that in turn makes it an exciting video for you guys. So but that's going to do it for this one, guys. Any last minute questions real quick before I hit stop streaming on my OBS over here? When are you going to do the Questing Crystal stream? Never. Those things are going to be hoarded forever. What is your plan for Arena? Where do you think you'll be? Alright, so, yeah, alright, that'll be the last thing I talk about before I end it here. I'll show you guys my Arena score real quick. And then I'll just end it. And I'll give you guys a prediction of where I think I'll be at for tomorrow. So I'm at just under 1.5 million here. By tomorrow's live stream, I think that I will be at 7 million. I'm gonna shoot for 7 million. That might be a little too bold. That might be a lot too bold. I'll be happy if I get to 6, but I'm gonna shoot for 7. Alright, and that's gonna do it for this one, guys. I'm gonna go grind my heart out in Arena, and then I'm gonna make tomorrow's video, and then I'll be back tomorrow for another live stream. So yeah, take care, guys. Have a good night.